Uh, Hello? Who's this?
It's me.
Me? What do you mean?
I mean, you? Oh, well, a slightly older, more reflective version of you. It's Matthew, from your 30s.
Okay, weird flex, but I'll roll with it. So what's up?
I've got an idea.
Another idea? Let me guess. You've suddenly decided we need a podcast?
Exactly a podcast. Hear me out.
Well, everyone's doing podcasts these days.
What will make this podcast different? It's not about being different. It's about creating a space for the stories we never quite know how to share. The small, profound moments that define us.
Huh? Intriguing. What's the name?
A moment, a real time.
That sounds deep.
Why that name? Because life isn't just about milestones. It's about those fleeting moments where everything feels real, where joy, sadness, or even emptiness become a chance to connect with who we are.
Okay, I like that. Sound like us for sure.
Exactly. It's not about perfection, it's about the journey. And I think this podcast is the perfect way to embrace that.
Alright. You convinced me.
Let's do this. Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of A Moment of Real Time. This is a podcast about real, simple, yet meaningful moments in life. I'm Matthew, or Tuấn Quận Tròn. That's my nickname if you are listening to the Vietnamese version, and I'll be your host for this podcast. You might wonder why I'm doing both a Vietnamese and English version of this podcast. The reason is simple. I want to practice and improve my English while sharing my stories with friends from around the world. I hope this podcast becomes not just a space for us to connect, but also a way for me to learn and grow with each episode. Let's get started because there's nothing more precious than the present moment we're living in. Don't you agree? Have you ever had a year where you experienced it all? Joy, challenges, growth in faith, and unforgettable moments. For me, 2024 has been exactly that kind of year. Today, let's take a trip back through this journey. A year that shaped me, brought hope, and reminded me of what truly matters in life. Some years pass by quietly, while others leave an unforgettable mark. For me, 2024 has been a colorful journey. From faith-filled moments and meaningful memories with friends to invaluable lessons from families and work. The year began with Easter's Day, a simple yet emotional day. Being with family, sharing peaceful and grateful moments, I realized that it's the small things that give life its true meaning. Summer was filled with milestones. One of the most unforgettable highlights of this year was the summer spent at Kids Summer Camp. Having the chance to meet, learn from, and live along passionate, sincere, young Christian friends like Gabrielle, Brenna, Frank, Abby, Juliana, Ellie was truly a priceless gift. They are incredible children of God, each with their own story, their own flame of faith, yet all radiating warmth and inspiring energy. I was also blessed with the opportunity to capture these beautiful summer moments through photos, the smiles, the prayers, the times when everyone gathered to study God's Word. These weren't just fleeting moments in front of the camera. They etched themselves deeply in my heart as a reminder of the peace and grace God has given us, preserving a moment of real time. So these memories don't just belong to the past but continue to live on, a testament to faith, connection, and unconditional love. Continuing my highlight journey, this summer camp truly left a profound impression and many cherished moments in my heart. The program named Discovering Yourself was not only the place to capture beautiful moments, but also a precious corner of memories for the teenagers who participated. Here, I, along with these young ones, had the chance to explore different culture, build meaningful and wonderful connections. I realized how extraordinary the Christian community is, filled with talents, love, and inspiration. One of the most memorable parts of the camp was meeting and learning from Mr. Richard. He is the embodiment of a great leader, sharing invaluable lessons drawn from his own life journey. His experiences shaped who he is today, And more importantly, he passed on his fire and passion to his students from around the world. I was also deeply touched by Mr. Earl, a kind-hearted, generous, and incredibly passionate man. His dedication and love for the young people left a lasting impression on me. The teenagers who attended the camp were truly blessed to not only experience diverse cultures, but also gain wisdom from the amazing volunteers. All of this is a testament to God's grace and boundless love. Thank you, summer camp, for giving me unforgettable memories and the opportunity to grow deeper in faith and love. This year, one of the most memorable blessings has been meeting amazing Christian friends. They brought not only warmth, but also a refreshing sense of inspiration and kindness that truly nourished my soul. It all began with the family of Anh Hiên and Chị Ngọc. Despite being older, they welcomed us with incredible sincerity and warmth. The humility, guidance, and generous hearts always made me feel valued and loved. Next are Maria, Omai, and Anna, two lovely young women who made me feel like I was being welcomed home every time we met. Although they are foreigners living in Vietnam, their genuine kindness and openness erased all sense of distance. Mai is an extroverted, lively, and talented girl full of energy, while An is an introverted, thoughtful person who always cares deeply for those around her. I was fortunate to meet Anne's parents when they visited her from faraway Uzbekistan, and I was deeply inspired by their humanity, kindness, and love for their daughter. Mai and Anne are truly the perfect dynamic duo, best friends who inspire admiration through their friendship and the wonderful contribution they bring to the Vietnamese community. Then, there's the Hollywood vibes couple, Zach and Sarah. I honestly thought they were actors at some point because of their captivating presence and harmonious energy. They inspire creativity in such a unique way, and I believe their union is a beautiful gift from God. Beyond their outward charm, they are incredibly talented and yet so humble, truly admirable in every way. Oh, I can't leave out Brandon, whose name I hilariously kept misspelling as O instead of E in his name. It's such a silly mistake, but it made him all the more unforgettable. Brandon is fun, interesting, and has such a youthful spirit of typical Gen Z. I was genuinely moved when I heard that he and Anne had become a couple here. It felt like something out of storybook, though maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. Either way, the love is a testament to the miracles God works in our lives. Looking back, I can't thank God enough for these incredible people who entered my life this past year. In this new place I now call home, I feel as though I've been reborn, my soul refreshed, and my spirit renewed. It's as if I've been transported back to my carefree 20s, living with pure joy and without a care in the world. I've learned to cherish every moment, every person, every blessing that God has provided. These friends have not only enriched my life, but also left me with beautiful memories, valuable lessons, and a steadfast faith that we are all walking in His perfect plan. Well, about my family has been reborn as if part of God's perfect plan. He has guided us through challenges and hardships, bringing us closer, teaching us to love more deeply, and helping us see the true values of connection. There were moments of misunderstanding and distances that felt impossible to bridge, but through His grace and patience, everything began to heal. Family meals are no longer just moments of gathering. They've become opportunities for us to pray together, share our lives, and grow together in faith. I've come to realize that family is not just a place to return to, but a place to learn unconditional love. It's here that I've felt God's presence more clearly, in the smallest yet most miraculous things like my mom's laughter, my father's words of encouragement, and the warmth of hugs from my siblings. God hasn't just given us chances to start anew. He also taught us how to cherish what we already have. I am truly grateful to Him for blessing my family, for allowing us not to be just a household, but a source of encouragement and support for one another on our faith journey. May God continue walk with my family in every step ahead. This year also marked a significant milestone in my journey with Nelly Softwares. It was truly a memorable experience working alongside a dynamic and energetic Gen Z team. Most importantly, I had a privilege of working under Kevin, the best boss I've ever had. A young and accomplished talent, Kevin chose Vietnam as a place to build his career and life. His dedication, humanity, and ability to guide us both in work and life left a profound impression on me. However, leaving this job to pursue my own dreams didn't go as planned. The aspirations I had once hoped for fell apart for various reasons, and I found myself lost and uncertain during that time. Amidst these challenges, I began to notice my parents growing older and their health gradually declining. It made me reflect deeply. Could it be that God is calling me to prioritize my family during this season of life? I often wonder whether those unfulfilled plans were truly right for me, or if they were simply steps leading me toward something greater. Through it all, I remain deeply grateful for God's grace and His divine timing. As this year comes to a close, with its shares of incomplete dreams and invaluable lessons, I look for the future with faith, patiently waiting for His perfect plans to unfold the new season ahead. Okay, as I reflect on 2024, my heart is filled with gratitude and hope. The moments I've experienced are a testament to God's guidance and grace. But what lies ahead? Perhaps it's time to start something new, like this podcast. What about you? How has your year been? If you have joyful, profound, or memorable stories, I'd love to hear them. I believe each of our journey is worth sharing and can inspire others. See you in the next episode. Wishing you peace, joy, and faith on your journey. Let's step into the next chapter, one moment at a time.